What up, YouTube fam? Today I'm under the hood due to a p0455 code. Okay, it's coming from this thing right here. All right, my old one that I had on here, I sprayed silicone in the bottom half, and this side over here, you spray silicone through it. And once I sprayed it, I never had a problem out of it again. The p0455 code never popped again once I sprayed silicone through it. But I knew something was wrong with it, so I replaced it with a new one. This is the new one. The new one been on here about a year, and now I'm getting the same code, p0455. Same code coming out, the new one. So I sprayed silicone in it today. So what I'm doing a video for is, you can probably try to spray the silicone through here and save yourself a couple of bucks, because like I said, the old one that was on here had silicone in it, and I never got the code again. This is a new one, and I'm getting the code again. So this is just to try to help you maybe save yourself a couple bucks and not replace a part that truly doesn't need to be replaced. But if you spray the silicone through it and you still get the code, then you replace the part. But I replaced it out of just knowing that I thought something was wrong with the old one once I sprayed it, but the code never came back on the old one. This is a new one, and the code has come on in the new one. So sprayed that, trying to help you guys out with that. Also, with your PVC valve right here, I use carburetor cleaner in mine. I spray it through, clean all the dirt and gunk out. I do that every time I do an oil change, and I haven't had any issues out of there. I still get good gas mileage on my car. I'm at 23.1 in the city and close to like 26 or 27 out on the highway or better, depending on how I drive the car out on the highway. So these are just preventive measures to try to help you keep your car running in a good condition without costing you a ton of money. And hopefully this will help a couple of you guys out with those issues if they pop up. Also, you can clean these as well. I took this out and I clean it with an electronic cleaner. I usually take this one out maybe every 6 months or so. I pull it out and I clean it with electronic cleaner. I never had an issue with this. This is your map sensor. You got two. You got one here and you got one over here in your intercooler. And I spray my plugs with electronic cleaner. All my plugs, I spray those with electronic cleaner. This is just preventive measures I take to try to help the car run as good as it can, as long as I have it. And I feel like I must have a unicorn. This is a 2013. I haven't had any major issues out of the car. I have done light modifications to the car. I keep the oil change in it. And I feel like this should be with any car. Any car that you have, as long as you take care of it, it will take care of you. And yeah, that's where I'm going with this. Don't rag me for the dirt. I haven't been able to get under here. It's been cold out here, so usually I keep all this cleaned up out here. But because it's been so cold out, I haven't really been able to get out here and clean it. And probably over the next couple of days, since the weather is getting better, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this all up and make it look a lot cleaner up in here. There's oil spilled in here and just dirt and dust. I usually keep all that out. That's also a preventive measure. And what happens is, if you keep all this clean, if you do develop a leak, guess what? You can see the leak. So if it's clean, you'll instantly see a leak, and you know that's not belonging there. So you'll see it and be like, okay, that's a problem. But if it's dirty and you get a leak, you just think it's dirty. So these are all preventive measures I take to try to keep my car running as good as it can while I own it. All right, you guys, you have a great day. Enjoy. Be easy.